Hi guys, and welcome to the Fantasy Football Daily, the Football Daily's latest show. Each week we're going to be bringing you tips and tricks to beat your mates at home. This week I'm joined by Dave from All Time Tens.
Hi.
Let's kick it off. Right guys, so my first tip for you this week is to bring in Sergio Romero. He's had 3 clean sheets this season already in the league and another one midweek against Club Bruges. He's only conceded 1 this season, it was to Michael Carrick. He's got what it takes to keep clean sheets, and get him in before De Gea gets back because he might come in next week, you never know.
Okay, I like the bit. He's cheap at the moment, but you are going to be playing Gomez this season. You're playing Swansea. He's got 8 goals in his last 9 games, most in-form striker in the league. So that's the first tip for you. Get Gomez in your teams.
He does look good, Gomez, I have to admit, but I think Sunderland played Swansea last week and it was a 1-1 draw, and Swansea didn't really get much change out of them, so that's a bit of a risk.
Right, Joe, here you are. But my first tip for my fantasy team is going to be bringing in Simon Mignolet.
Really?
3 clean sheets, 3 games. What more can a man do? Right. Absolutely outstanding against Arsenal.
He was.
And as a gooner, that pains me to say, but he was absolutely.
Yeah, but let's face it, Giroud up front. Giroud up front. That's all I'll say.
No, do I have a dig at Giroud for?
Well, he's rubbish.
Well,
playing at a barn door against big teams, so let's not bring him into it.
Big teams. Where's he getting big teams from?
Well, Liverpool are a pretty big team.
Oh.
Some of the fans at home will agree with me there. I think you're going to get some stick there.
Well, no, honestly, I think Simon Mignolet, 3 clean sheets, 3 games. They're playing West Ham. I think definitely go straight into your team.
Yeah, let's face it, West Ham may have conceded a few goals. They've also scored a few this season. 6 goals in the last 3 games.
They also scored against Arsenal, didn't they?
Yeah, so they know where the net is. I mean, you've got Payet in there, Kolarov, they all look like good players this season. Payet might score a goal, I reckon, against the Scousers.
We'll see.
Forget about that Mignolet nonsense. Bring in Kolarov this week. I promise you, it's a clean sheet coming against Watford at home. Watford haven't scored in their last 3 and they lost 1-0 midweek to Preston North End.
What? So you're telling the fans at home to put a player in who's not even guaranteed to start?
He will start.
Are you mental?
He started every game this year. Of course Kolarov's going to start. Cliché's crap.
Oh, what's his name? What's the name of the manager? What's the name of the gaffer?
Pellegrini.
Pellegrini. He's always chopping about with that defence. Also as well, you're playing against Watford, right? 91 goals they scored last season. Granted, it was a championship.
In the championship,
91 goals is 91 goals, mate. They're actually going to... Troy Dean is actually going to roast Kolarov, mate.
Yeah. Let's not forget in the championship, and they couldn't score midweek against Preston, so I'm not so sure.
That was the reserves, though, wasn't it? So
yeah,
we'll see. My next tip, Rudy Gusted at Aston Villa. He's going to be cheap and he is absolutely phenomenal in the air. Once Villa start playing the game properly, getting the ball down the wing and cross it in, he is going to bag them 15 goals this season. He's absolutely phenomenal in the air.
It's true. I can't deny it. Like Sunderland, let's face it, pretty dog shit as well. They're not particularly great, so I can't really argue against it. Although I would say that Gusted hasn't started every game this season, so you're just giving me a load of rubbish about.
Yeah, he hasn't started yet, but the Villa haven't started well, so this is time Tim Sherwood with his shitty little waistcoat on. He's going to come in, he's going to make some changes. Gusted in the team, all-time Tens exclusive, and they will get the ball in off his bonds. I guarantee he'll score at least 1 this weekend, and he's cheap, so get him in now. Right,
next tip, get rid of Graziano Pella. Absolute nonsense this season.
That's absolute nonsense.
It's not, he scored 1 goal.
He's absolutely phenomenal last season.
He struggled against that FC Midland mid-season.
FC what, mate?
Midland. The Danish team they lost to midweek. That is definitely
not how you pronounce that name. That is definitely not how you pronounce
Lost to him midweek. There'll be another Europa League hangover. He looks like he's had a few too many beers.
He will still be cheap. He's playing against Norwich, right? That old shitty Spurs centre-half. Bassong. He will absolutely bitch him.
Oh, have a day off. You are joking. Norwich have started well this season. There'll be a load of Norwich fans back at home going, we've started well this season. Redmond looks good. Got a result away at Sunderland. That's fine for me.
Honestly, I can't understand a word you're saying.
Oh, come on.
All you're saying about like a tractor, mate. My next tip is to go to Stoke.
Stoke? Really?
Stoke. You know where they play rugby?
Yeah.
We're
lovely city, Stoke.
And I'm saying bringing in Mama Diouf and Shaqiri.
Both of them?
Both of them. Mama Diouf scored 2 in his opening 3 games.
He has started well.
And Shaqiri, he looks like a great bit of business that does. He's already got like an assist. I reckon he won't be long before he gets his first goal. So there it is. There's my 2 tips. Go to Stoke. Go to the Britannia.
Let's not forget they're playing West Brom. Tony Pulis in charge down at West Brom nowadays. He knows the ground well. He knows how to battle out a result.
Stoke is one of the worst places to go. Right?
It is, but it's worse because he used to own it. He used to be the man who made it the worst, so he knows how to be better, doesn't he?
Yeah,
that's it.
That makes no sense.
It does.
I'm saying bringing in 2 players, and you're on about the bloody manager. These 2 players are in form. They're going to play well. They're playing well. Bring them into your team, guys.
Don't bring them in because Tony Pulis knows their game and it won't be good.
Absolutely.
I like the look of Callum Wilson again this week. Bournemouth did well last week, smashed West Ham all over the park, and a hat-trick for Wilson. Get him in now because he might tail away after sort of Christmas and he's a cheap boy.
I don't think he'll score again until Christmas. I don't think he'll do a thing tomorrow.
Madness. Absolute madness.
Honestly.
Top scorer in the Championship last year. He's the new Charlie Austin, mark my words, heard it here
New
first.
Charlie Austin, as if that's like that's what every kid wants to do when they grow up. Oh, who do you want to be? I'm a new Henri. No, I want to be Charlie Austin. What are you talking about?
Nobody wants to be Charlie Austin, but he scores goals and he knew how to do it in the Prem, and Wilson's going to be the new Charlie Austin, mark my words.
I will see, but I guarantee you he will not score. He will not score tomorrow.
All right, fiver.
Quid.
All
right, let's do that. Okay, my next pick is Riyad Mahrez, the Algerian Messi, mate.
You have got me at pronouncing it. Pronounce that again.
Riyad Mahrez.
Mahrez, nice.
Mahrez.
Yeah,
mate,
yeah,
I am
yeah.
fluent in Algerian, mate.
He knows his stuff.
You know what I mean?
He does.
Me and Zinedine Zidane, mate.
Deary, mate.
We were that, mate.
Yeah.
So he scored 4 goals in his last 3 games, like most in-form midfielder in the league.
Yeah.
Right? Leicester will go top tomorrow with a win.
Yeah, they will, but are we guaranteeing a Leicester win? I'm not so sure. And also, Mahrez scored 4 in his last 3. How long is that going to continue? We're not expecting him to be a 20-goal-a-season player, are we?
Pick players on form. So get him in your team now. He's going to be cheap still, but he won't be for long, so get him in now. That's my last tip. Get him in. Mahrez, however you pronounce it.
You guys at home will know that you get 1 pick for your captain each week, and he can get you double points. This week, my captain selection, Wazaroo, Wayne Rooney. Hat-trick midweek, he knows his stuff, and he's just... Yeah, what's wrong with him?
He's the most overrated player in world football.
Oh my goodness, great. Overrated player in what?
He really is.
In why?
Because he is not, he's not even in my top 10 strikers on the planet.
Maybe not on current form, but he's just bagged hat-trick midweek in the Champions League.
Current form, you want them to put him in your team. We are talking about current form. Fantasy football is all about current form.
Yeah.
Are they going to get points on a day?
He scored a hat-trick midweek in the Champions League. Against
FC Bruges. John from All-Time tends to score a hat-trick against FC Bruges, mate.
Yeah, they're not great, but you still have to put the ball in the net, and as you guys know, Wayne Rooney did it midweek.
But has he done it the first 3 games?
Well, no, he hasn't.
Has he even had a sniff?
He has. Disallowed goal against Newcastle looked onside to me.
Was it a goal, yes or no?
No, it wasn't, but...
Well, exactly. I've actually had him as my captain the last 3 weeks, but he's out this week. Out. Gone.
Nah, in this week.
So my last pick for my captain, it was going to be Sergio Aguero, but I thought he's going to be too expensive. So I'm going to go for Alexis Sanchez. Being a gooner, as I am, I think he's finally back to match fitness after winning Copa America on his own.
On his own. Forget Vidal. Forget Vidal.
He's now back. He's already scored 1. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Even against Liverpool, towards the end, he started looking more sharp.
Did he score against Liverpool?
They gave him...
Oh, yeah. Did he score against Liverpool?
Well, what about this week now, aren't we?
Oh, right, so out of form.
But back to match fitness. So get Alexis Sanchez in your team. I guarantee he's going to score at least 1 at Newcastle tomorrow.
Newcastle, tough place to go though under
Not
McLaren.
disputing that for 1 minute, but get Alexis Sanchez in your team. He was just amazing.
Nonsense.
Sanchez, mate.
He talks about form. Wayne Rooney midweek hat-trick. Alexis Sanchez 1 goal this season. Nonsense. Still got that Copa America hangover.
How many has Rooney got in the league?
3. He's got 3 goals this season. How many has Sanchez got?
Can these guys at home get points from stuff he does in the
Yeah, but it's form. It's about form, guys.
It's about form. Yeah, it's about form, guys. Oh, get out, mate. Alexis Sanchez in your team.
Wayne Rooney.
Last tip.
Wayne Rooney.
In your team. Well,
Rooney. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I hope you take on board my tips to make your team better, not this mug's. Thanks very much for Dave for joining us.
It was a pleasure.
Don't forget to check out All-Time 10s, and a quick shout out to Josh Quigley, who's currently top of the Football Daily League. You can still get involved if you want. His team, Bentekis FC, been smashing it recently, and don't forget to subscribe to the Football Daily below.